All right, guys, how's it going? So I have been to the cafe this morning and I have reviewed today's Spanish football dailies for you. I have. Now, if you're watching this video to see if there's anything in the papers today regarding Trent, Alexander-Arnold and Real Madrid, I can tell you right now there isn't. There's also nothing to do with Luis Diaz and Barcelona, nothing to do with Bajcetic at Valencia. There's not even any speculation concerning Mo Salah or Virgil van Dijk. They cropped up recently, didn't they? You know, with suggestions that Real Madrid and Barcelona might have been offered them or whatever. But, you know, to save your time, I can tell you right now, there's nothing of mega interest in this video. Unless you've got an interest in Spanish football. We're going to touch on Iago Aspas, obviously. And also Bajcetic as well. So let's get into it. If you enjoy a bit of, you know, Spanish football or knowing what's going on, I've tried to, you know, compile a few things for you that I thought that you might find of interest. So let's go for it. Real Betis host Real Madrid in La Liga this evening. Madrid are joint top with Barcelona on 54 points. It's very, very close. Atletico are third on 53 points. And then they've all played 25 games. So there's only 1 point between them, right? Valverde is ruled out, with Ancelotti saying he's not injured, but his condition isn't right. It's a term I've used for some time now when referencing Sleepy Chiesa at Liverpool. Lucas Vázquez, I suspect, will play right back. I don't know, you know me, but I assume that's what will happen. Atletico Madrid hosts Athletic Club this evening, while Loic Barde's Sevilla are at Rayo Vallecano. Celta Vigo aim to extend their hot streak at Girona. Iago Aspas is Celta Vigo play at Girona. Celta are enjoying their best run of form this season, having picked up 7 from the last possible 9 points. If they continue this good run of form this afternoon, their aspirations will begin to point towards the European zone in the standings. Aspas isn't 100% fit yet after returning from injury, so the manager will have to decide whether to start him from the off or on the bench. I say starting from the off, mate. You know what I'm saying? He can handle it, can my boy? I like Aspas. Right, Las Palmas. Las Palmas draw Valladolid. Let me explain. They draw there in a fiery clash. Now, Las Palmas is the club where Stefan Bajcetic is on loan. And they drew 1-1 at Real Valladolid. Now, I normally pronounce that Real Valladolid. But when I spoke to the owner of the cafe this morning, because he helps me with my Spanish, he said not Vaya. He said Valladolid. See? And he says, your Spanish is getting better. Anyway, so it was a heated game with a lot of abuse hurled from the stands. Las Palmas had a player sent off early in the game and a brawl on the pitch kicked off at full time. Now, I made a mistake yesterday. Dunk did not know best. Because in yesterday's roundup, I said there was no link to Liverpool players or former Liverpool players in action yesterday. I guess that was right, but I completely forgot about Bajcetic. So I'll keep an eye on Las Palmas moving forward. I never, ever look at Las Palmas because I completely forgot that he went there on loan. But now I will do that for you. He was named as a sub for that game, but he did come off the bench at the start of the second half. Marca gave him a 2 out of 3 star rating and AS gave him 1 star. Now, this isn't just unique to do with Spanish football, but it's covered today in the papers. Summary of the proposed football rule changes by IFAB, the International Football Association Board, or IFAB or whatever. They meet today to discuss and potentially approve several new rule changes that could significantly impact the game. The offside rule, which could be known as the Wenger law or whatever, was proposed by Arsene Wenger, right? And this is what it entails. I don't know if you know this. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. This is an important one. A major change to the offside rule is being considered under the new proposal. An attacker would only be deemed offside if their entire body is ahead of the last defender, excluding the goalkeeper. I was thinking about making a video about this, just about this topic. What do you think about that? I like that idea. An attacker would only be deemed offside if their entire body is ahead of the last defender. What do you think about that? This differs, of course, from the current rule, where any part of the body that can score a goal being ahead is enough to trigger an offside decision. And if approved, it would benefit attacking play and reduce marginal offside calls. There's some VAR modifications. A new simplified version is being proposed to make the technology more accessible for leagues with smaller budgets. A captain-only protest, reinforcements of the rule that only team captains can approach and question referees during games to reduce dissent and improve game management. Match officials, referees announcing VAR decisions. Match officials may soon be required to announce VAR decisions over the stadium's PA system, explaining their reasoning, similar to what has been tested in major tournaments. Crackdown on time wasting, goalkeepers in focus, it says, looking at a stricter enforcement of the 6-second rule for goalkeepers holding onto the ball. Head injury protection, new measures to better safeguard players from concussions are under discussion. I have stacks and stacks and stacks of notes about this, which is why I was considering doing a video about it. And I might do that. I might do a separate video about this on Monday or something. But if you do, watch my Spanish, review video, if you are watching this, obviously you are watching it, maybe you want to just throw in a comment there regarding that Wenger law. What do you think about that offside change? I like the sound of that personally. That's it. That's all I've got for you today. And I'm trying to end my videos on a random fact about Spanish football. Did you know that Spain's national team once went unbeaten for 35 consecutive games between 2007 and 2009, a run that included winning the 2008 European Championship? This streak remains one of the longest in international football history. So there you have it, guys. That's your lot for today. Like I said, I have stacks of notes about that, is it IFAB or something meeting? But the one that I'm thinking about there is that offside rule. So let me know what you think about that. No other great, nothing really great to tell you, was there really? But what I can tell you is the lineups have just come out for Girona versus Celta Vigo. Starting lineups. Aspas is not in the starting 11. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Super sub. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up. Please drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a coffee, hit the super thanks button, the love heart under the video, and I'll let everyone know tomorrow how amazing you are. And also, I've received your feedback. I've been asking, do you still want me to do these videos when Trent's future's, resolved and Dubamendi goes wherever he's going and Mamardashvili comes in? I was like, do you still want me to do these videos? And so many of you said that you enjoy the videos, so I'll keep doing them. All right. Thanks for your support. And I am going to try, and at the moment I review Marca, AS and Sport, but I'm looking at adding a Mundo Deportivo subscription to that. So that would be 4 publications, take a little bit longer, but I think it would be good because that will give us another counter to the Real Madrid media, I think. So, I'm looking at doing that. And again, I wouldn't be able to do it without your support. So shout out to my channel members and those of you that do chip in, that are in a position to do so. If you're not, listen, a thumbs up, a comment, you know what I mean? I'm like, cheers, nice one. You know what I mean? It just it keeps me going. So I like to feel like I'm not helping. I like to feel like someone's taking something from these updates. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll catch up real soon.